how you can read the entire Bible in just 6 months and actually understand it. Most people want to read the Bible, but somewhere between Genesis and Leviticus, they stop. Not because they don't love God, but because it starts to feel overwhelming. Too many pages, too much to understand, and not enough time. But what if I told you that in just 6 months, you could not only finish reading the entire Bible, but actually understand it, and see how every verse connects to God's story in your life? You don't need to be a scholar. You don't need to spend hours every day. All you need is a clear plan, a little consistency, and the desire to hear God's voice through His Word. So today, let's walk through a simple, practical way to read the whole Bible in 6 months and grow closer to God with every page. Step 1. Start with the right mindset. Before you begin reading, remember this. The Bible isn't just a book, it is God speaking to you. If you approach it like homework, it'll feel heavy. But if you approach it as a daily conversation with your Creator, everything changes. Start each reading with a short prayer. Something as simple as, Lord, open my heart to understand your word. Don't worry about what you don't understand yet. The goal isn't to rush through pages, it's to let truth sink in. Even reading faster can still be spiritual when your heart is listening. Reading the Bible in 6 months isn't about speed. It's about focus. It's about building a rhythm, one that fills your soul instead of draining it. Step 2. Follow a balanced reading plan. The best way to stay consistent is to follow a plan that keeps your heart engaged. Don't read from Genesis straight to Revelation. That's where many people lose motivation. Instead, balance your reading between the Old Testament, New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs each day. This way, you'll see God's story unfold from creation to redemption, while still connecting with His wisdom and promises daily. You can divide your reading into 4 parts, a few chapters from each section every day. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes, but if you stay steady, you'll complete the entire Bible in just 6 months. Remember, it's not about perfection. If you miss a day, don't quit. Just pick up where you left off. The goal is to move forward with God, one chapter at a time. Step 3. How to actually understand what you read. Reading the Bible quickly doesn't mean reading it blindly. If something confuses you, pause and ask, what is God trying to show me here? Use a notebook or app to jot down verses that stand out. Sometimes one sentence will speak louder than an entire page. Don't rush past it. Meditate on it. Even when you don't understand everything, trust that God is revealing what you need for that moment. Understanding comes through time, prayer, and consistency, not speed. So don't just read the Bible, let it read you. Step 4. Staying consistent for 6 months. This is where most people struggle, not with desire, but with discipline. So make it a routine. Set a time and place each day where it's just you and God. Some days you'll feel inspired. Other days, you'll feel tired. But remember, God honors your consistency more than your emotions. Even 30 minutes of quiet time daily can transform your spirit. If you stay faithful, 6 months from now you won't just have read the Bible. You will know God in a deeper, more personal way. Conclusion. What happens when you finish reading the Bible in 6 months? Something incredible happens, not just in your mind, but in your heart. You begin to see how every verse connects, how God's plan weaves through history, and how His promises were never broken. You'll notice that your prayers feel different, deeper, more personal. Your faith becomes stronger because now you understand why you believe. Finishing the Bible isn't the end. It's a new beginning. You'll find yourself wanting to go back, to read again, not out of duty but out of love, because you heard God's voice through His Word. So if you've ever felt like you couldn't do it, let this be a reminder. You can, and when you do, your life will never be the same.